A little change of scenery. You guys have seen, I guess, the scenery before. It kind of has this underground vibe. So my name is Les, if you guys don't know me, and I am in charge of something called Valiant Physique, and that basically gets you to your dream physique within 6 months, only using 3 steps. So let me see if I can put this over here. I don't really want to yell, but that can get you to your dream physique in 6 months, only using 3 steps. So 3 steps, just to briefly going into it. The first step is really jotting down and knowing where you're at. Jotting down and knowing where you're at and creating what I like to call the gap. Now, the gap is literally where you are right this moment, right, to where you want to be, right? Because obviously you're not there yet, especially if you clicked on this video. So you're not there yet. And what do you call that chasm from where you are to where you want to be, right? What do you call that? I call that the gap, right? So it's noticing the gap, right? And jotting down where you need to go, because you can't hit the target if you don't even know where you're shooting, right? So the gap consists of, you know, what muscles you want to attain. Do you need to gain weight or lose weight, right? Surplus or deficit? What exactly do you need to do, right? So I like to tell you guys to take a picture of yourself, right? And get sort of kind of like a model or like a role model or something like that, or someone that looks like exactly what you want to look like, and be realistic. If you don't want to look like a dwarf from the Lord of the Rings, and you're gonna pull up a picture of somebody that looks like Wemby, right? You just definitely don't want to do that. You're not gonna want to do that. You have to get somebody within your reach, right? So once you have that, right, how do you get there, right? You actually have to start dieting, right? Start dieting, or it's not or, but either go into actual surplus or deficit, right? Counting your calories, however you're gonna do that. If you guys need help doing that, click that link down below and we'll do it for you for free, right? We'll come up with that consultation or whatever for you for free. And essentially the first step is out the way, and now you have to focus on the second and third. So the second and third is actually going in there, because going there and doing what you're supposed to do, because eating right is literally probably all of it. If you can work on all you want, but if you're not eating right, if you're not putting yourself in that deficit or surplus, intentionally doing so, you guys are not going to achieve your goal, right? So that's number 2. Number 3 is actually taking what I like to call the designer physique approach. Designer physique approach. So you don't just go into the gym and just do your whole body, right? Unless if your goal is overall health. Your goal should be overall health, but for what we're talking about, getting your dream physique, you have to go in there and do exactly what you need, right? Because the body is a wonderful thing. God created the body and created you perfectly, right? And we have these mechanisms in our body, and if you put your body through intentional stress, your body will react off of it. There was this, I don't know where this village was, or where this village, or what kind of people they are, but these guys carry, if I can find a picture of it, I'm gonna throw it up, but these guys carry like big blocks on their neck, right, on the back of their neck. So end result of that, how the body reacted off of it, it's crazy how the body reacted off of it. Now those guys that work all the time, they have this big lump on their neck, right? And the body put that there because they wanted to ease the pain or ease the tension on the scalp, or on the spine, the upper spine, right? And you're using those muscles, they're gonna just get bigger. That's how the body works. If the body, like God, this is how God programmed the body. If you're throwing something all the time, right? And the body recognizes, hey, I'm going to be doing this, often. So a survival mechanism, right, to help men provide is Now, whatever muscles we're using to throw, right, throwing that same thing all the time, those muscles are going to grow. So you can throw that thing farther. Because whatever we're doing, right, we're programmed to work. Men are programmed to work. Women's bodies are the same, but God made us in like one image. You know what I mean? God made man and female and called them Adam. You know what I mean? So we kind of fall under the same category to a certain extent. So God made man and women the same, so it applies for women too. I'm just not talking about men. So we're condemned to work, right? So now the body thinks that we're working all the time. Or the body thinks that we're trying to provide all the time. So we are going to grow those muscles. Now, those were the 3 steps in order to do that, right? And what I want to say, I mean, not specifically for guys, but you guys have the option or you guys have the privilege or the option to look exactly how you want to look. Why aren't you taking it? Like, you're going to look good, do good, feel good. Your business, right? Like, being physically fit is a direct manifestation of good habits, right? Because you're eating right, you're staying disciplined, because in order to have a body like this, you have to go to the gym. Unless if you're a freak of nature, right? You have to go to the gym. You're gonna be disciplined. This is why you should have your dream physique. You look good, do good, feel good. You're gonna attract who you want to attract. People are gonna take you serious, right? People just respect you if you have that kind of body already, right? If you go into a job interview and both people speak right and both people are well qualified, they're probably going to choose the person, you know, that's physically fit. They're more than likely gonna choose them. Get your dream physique, guys. Get your dream physique. It's right around the corner, and it's very, very simple. Use this video as motivation to get what you want to get, to do what you want to do. And aside from the fitness stuff too, whatever it is, start it today. Start it today. And it's so funny to me, right? Because as soon as somebody starts taking themselves serious, especially in this online world, they start biohacking, they start going to the gym, they have these little montages of them, you know, kicking or, you know, working out, powerlifting, power cleaning, right? It goes all in one hand, right? You don't know it yet, but you want your dream physique. Start today. How should I close this video out? This is Bluebirds.